Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys, and in today's video guys we are going to be talking about Manchester United's first game guys in the FA Cup 21-22 season in round 3 guys. And yes guys, the first game at home was against Aston Villa at Old Trafford. Yes guys, this is the FA Cup series for the 21-22 season. Can we win this FA Cup under Ralph Rangnick now that we've probably got an opportunity, a massive chance to win this FA Cup? Can we go on a bit of a cup run now in this FA Cup and try and get some silverware under Ralph Rangnick? It would be really good if we can try and win this FA Cup now that Arsenal have been knocked out as well. They can't add on top of that now as well themselves. If we can go on a good cup run here with the new FA Cup series out on the channel now, the 21-22 FA Cup series, we are back with the FA Cup. You just pray and hope that Manchester United can go on a good FA Cup run and try and get some silverware in this. This is a great opportunity to get some silverware as well. Welcome to the 21-22 FA Cup series on the channel. We are back with the FA Cup guys. Yes guys, let's get straight into the starting 11. So we started with De Gea, Dalot, Lindelof, Varane, Shaw, McTominay, Fred, Bruno, Greenwood, Cavani and Rashford. So it was pretty much a 4-3-3. We got lucky performance. We weren't convincing, but in games like this, it's all about just getting the job done against a tough Villa side. A Villa side that are really shaping up now this season as well. Brought in some fantastic players in. Got the quality there in the team. Fantastic win. In games like this, it's all about getting the win, getting through to round 4. Nice to get the clean sheet. But yes, guys, let's get into the overall reaction now. Yes, get in. McTominay heads Reds into round 4. Man United into FA Cup 4th round as Villa have 2 goals disallowed. We got lucky. We were losing out the midfield battle. We were giving away possession too easily. We were giving away possession in silly areas. We weren't convincing. We should have scored more goals. It was a game of 2 halves. We let Villa back in the game. Villa were knocking on the door. Villa came back into the game. Villa created better chances. We played shit, but it was better than the Wolves game. That's a let-off. That was a tight tactical game. It was a tough game, but we got there in the end. Villa will feel hard done by. We had to really dig deep. We defended really well. The midfield was woeful. The quality in the final third could have been better. De Gea made some fantastic saves. Decision making was okay. Game management was good. I'll say that any day of the week, we got the job done through to round 4. First half good, second half poor. Overall okay performance, win done and clean sheet done. Anyway guys, let's get straight to today's video. What did I make of the performance? Overall, I thought it was an okay performance by the players. I don't think it was a convincing performance. Obviously, yes, it was a better performance than the Wolves game. Wolves game was a shambles. Obviously, we lost the game 1-0. To the back of that loss, you probably say to the players, I need to see a reaction. Did Ralph Rangnick get a reaction? I think he did. Good response, back to winning ways. You know, in games like this against Villa, tight tactical game, when you settle for 1 goal, they're not easy to grind out, but in games like this you have to really dig deep, really hard, and you have to really defend well as a team, as a unit as well. It's never easy when you cover a 1-goal lead as well. We could have easily lost if it wasn't for VAR, so I think VAR really saved us in the game as well. Overall, it was a tough game against a tough opposition in Aston Villa. We knew that Aston Villa have got quality all over the pitch. We knew it was not going to be an easy game against them, so we knew that they were going to come out all guns blazing. We knew that they'll want to play for something. Villa are a team that don't give up. We've got a great manager in Stevie G now. Got quality all over the pitch. Got a great goalkeeper. Coached well. Very physical, very technical as well. Playing expansive football. They're not easy side to go up against now, Villa, because you'd be thinking Villa's now getting into as a big team now with big players, with Coutinho, McGinn, Martin as the goalkeeper. They're growing and they're getting better as a team as well. They are going to learn, they are going to make mistakes, but they are going to get better. At the end of the day, it was a very good performance against a very tough side at Aston Villa. It was going to be a tight tactical game. In tactical games, it's always going to go to Ralph's side. At the end of the day, the way how we defended in the game was good. Again, the midfield battle kept losing out on as well. What really, I think, won us the game was McTominay's goal, but not only just that, but I think the defence was really good as well, when we defended well as a team, as a unit as well. I thought offensively we were really good as well. We weren't convincing. We did give away possession too easily. We also gave it away in silly areas as well. But I felt like we should have scored more goals with the chances that we created as well. We should have scored more goals as well. It was a game of 2 halves as well. We had the great first half. They had a really good second half. They were knocking in the door. They just didn't take the chances. They came back into the game, but they didn't take the chances. I think it was one of those games where we played shit, but it was better than the Wolves game, definitely for sure. A massive let-off, and obviously when you go against teams like Liverpool City, you've got no chance. Overall, great game. It was end-to-end, open game as well. Games like that you enjoy at the end of the day. Getting into the game now, I thought first half kicked off. I thought United started really well. I think the opening 10 minutes was fantastic. I thought we came out on the front foot aggressive. We didn't really create many chances, but we knew that when we got ahead, it was obviously crucial. In a game like this against Villa, getting the first goal is crucial. I think in a FA Cup game, first goal is always crucial. We got on the front foot, we were aggressive, we tried to open them up. We saw weaknesses in the side in the first 10 minutes as well, but we really got the front foot, we exploited them. Getting the first goal was going to be crucial. Obviously we got that first goal within the first 6 minutes, which was good. Good start to the game, good rhythm to the game, good intensity, good tempo to the game as well. In the opening 10 minutes, you know, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, play with purpose as well. And I thought we really controlled that first half. I think we dominated half an hour of it as well. And then I just think with the last sort of 10-15 minutes, we sort of let Villa back in the game. Villa had a brief bit of possession. I mean, when they sort of had possession, I felt like we just gave away the ball in silly areas, gave it away too easily. You know, where we just got beaten off the ball too easily. And but yeah, we know we've got to be better in those certain areas of the game as well. And but yeah, I thought we controlled the game once we went 1-0 up. I thought we were good for the opening 30 minutes, controlled it, dominated it, but then I thought they just found themselves back into the game a little bit. You know, they had a few good opportunities to score. Watkins hit the crossbar. They made 1 or 2 great saves to keep us in the game. I think we were lucky that to go in at 1-0. I think it would have been good to get a second goal, but we got in at half time, 1-0, regroup, let's go again. Second half, I thought we came out. I think we knew that we were going to expect a reaction from Villa, because I think Villa would have been disappointed from that first half. They came out all guns blazing, on the front foot, aggressive. They created the better chances in the second half. I don't know how they didn't win that game in the second half as well, to be honest. You know, they had the better chances, threw on goal as well. And but yeah, I think when they mounted the pressure onto us, we defended really well. Defended well offensively as well. I thought we did really good in times when they were put us under pressure. But obviously then, I think when they grew in confidence, come on the front foot, and obviously then they get the first goal, you're thinking, oh, is that a goal? But luckily VAR came to its best, was disallowed, which was good. And then obviously then, they kept going, they believed in themselves, they trusted themselves. Stevie G didn't really have many players on the bench that could really make an impact. Brought on the substitutions, didn't really make an impact, but they did have another good chance on goal. They scored the second, but Watkins or Ings was just offside there, so it didn't go their way, just offside. And but yeah, then obviously then United then just covered it up. It was all about the game management, bring on the substitutions, kill the game off, and just settle for the 1 goal. But we know that we have to be better than this. We can't just rely on 1 goal all the time. But you know, going into the next game, we have to be better than this. We know we can be better than this for sure. But it was a tight tactical game. In games like this, it's all about the tactics as well. I thought the tactics were bang on as well. Got it right. Substitutions were right. Came on at the right time to kill the game off as well. Game management was good. And but yeah, all in all, good all in all, okay performance. But we've got to be better than this in the later rounds as well, because we are going to definitely get a tougher opponent, maybe round 5, round 6. So we've got to be better than this, definitely for sure. We know we're better than this, but you know, okay performance, we'll take it. And obviously Villa will feel hard done by after a positive performance in that second half. But game with 2 halves. At the end of the day, we got the job done. We're through to round 4, and that's what it's all about. Through to round 4, get the win. And at the end of the day, it's also another clean sheet for David De Gea as well. Overall, it was an okay performance by the players, but a much better performance from the Wolves game. We weren't convincing for the full 90 minutes, but in games like this, all that matters is the win, get through to round 4, and also it's a clean sheet. I mean, it's fantastic, obviously, in games like this. Scraping 1-0 win. Yes, we weren't convincing in a game like this against Villa. Obviously, Villa are a great side, got quality all over the pitch. Knew it was going to be a tough game coming into this because we had the tougher opponent. Everybody else had an easy game, so coming into this game we knew it was not going to be easy. We knew that in a game like this it would be a tactical game. Obviously Steven Gerrard coming in from Rangers as well, we knew that Gerrard has brought them a new manager bounce, new ideas now into the team. We knew that it was not going to be an easy game from the get-go. We weren't convincing for the full 90 minutes, but yes, it was a better performance from the Wolves game. I thought we controlled that game, dominated them in the first half an hour. It was just a game of two halves. I thought we were really positive in that first half. They were positive in that second half. It's a game of two halves football. We were the better side in the first half, they were the better side in the second half. It was the fact that we took our chance, they didn't take their chances. Games like this, when you scrape a 1-0 win, it's all about just get the win through to the next round in the round 4, and also to top it off, it's nice to get a clean sheet as well. Satisfying, a win through to round 4, get a clean sheet. Question marks have got to be asked over the performance, but at the end of the day, better performance from the Wolves game. We weren't convinced that we got let off. We're lucky, but we have to be better than this because we are going to have tougher opponents in the latter stages. This FA Cup as well, because we are going to get a tougher opponents as the games come thick and fast in the FA Cup. And if we do want to go on a cup run as well, get some silverware, but the FA Cup is this one, definitely for sure. We have to be better than this. Good to get the win, good to get through to the next round against Middlesbrough. And it's nice to top it off with a nice clean sheet, definitely for sure. Did VAR get the right calls to disallow Aston Villa's 2 goals? Definitely. I think, the first goal that they scored, I think there was 3 offences in the lead up of that goal. Obviously Cavani was fouled. Yes, they were looking at the potential offside, but Cavani was fouled in the process of that. And also both Watkins and Ings were offside, and then when Ings had actually scored the goal, he handballed it as well. So there was 3 offences in that goal. So VAR, to its best, did its job. Disallowed that first one. Second one was, it was just a tad offside. VAR came to its best, definitely. Aston Villa's 2 goals right, not to allow them. VAR to its best, came good, definitely for sure. Who is my man of the match? Some good players out there that really standed out in the game. Some players didn't really have a great game. Obviously De Gea had a great game, kept us in the game for sure. Lindelof had a very good game. I thought Varane had a very good game as well. Delot had a good game. I thought Bruno had an okay game. McTominay, obviously scoring the goal, had a good game. Fred had an alright game as well. Rashford, not a good performance by him yet again. Cavani, I think at times he was the invisible man. And also Greenwood as well, just didn't do much in the game. But I think the one man you've got to give this to, scored us the goal, took us through to the next round. Scott McTominay, dead easy to be honest. I'd also give it to De Gea because he kept us in the game as well. I'll have to give it 2 players, De Gea and also Scott McTominay. How do we beat Middlesbrough in round 4? And now obviously coming to this next game against Middlesbrough in the next round, I think this is a game that we're going to find, I was going to say difficult, but I don't think it'll be a difficult game. Middlesbrough will be coming into this game confident, momentum will be on their side as well. I think we're going to have the same. We're going to have confidence, but we'll have the momentum on our side. I think our players will be well rested after having a break as well. Whereas their players might be a bit mentally drained as well, having to keep going and train. I think maybe in a game like this, I think our players get the better of them with the energy we bring out onto the pitch as well, because I think their players will definitely be tired in that second half. Our players will be well rested coming off a break as well, a week's break, 2 weeks break in fact. I think our players will definitely have the upper hand in this game against Middlesbrough. I think we expect a very good game against them. We know it will be a tough game against them. They've already had a change in manager as well. Chris Wilder's came in with new ideas, new manager bounce as well. They're in form at the minute, they're on a good run of form as well. They have lost the odd game here and there. They just lost a couple of days ago as well, but they want to re-erect that on the weekend as well. Games like this against Middlesbrough, you expect them to come with a game plan, be on top of the game. They're playing at Old Trafford, one of the biggest stages. They want to cause an upset as well. They want to be physical with us. I think they're a very technical side. The way how Chris Wilder plays, he obviously plays with a 3 at the back, with the whip coming from his wing backs as well, playing with a 3 in midfield as well, 2 strikers playing as wingers as well. Chris Wilder's a very good tactician, but at the same time, he might be an experienced manager, but I think he's still learning on the spot as a manager. He's got this opportunity at Middlesbrough to bring them back up to the Premiership as well. Can he do it? I think we'll see. At the end of the day, I think Middlesbrough will be hoping to get knocked out of this as well on Friday, because they'll probably want to go on a good run of games now to try sneak up into a playoff place. So I think they'll not want to go on much of a bit of a cup run here. It's down to us of what we do in this game against Middlesbrough. But Middlesbrough, they will give it everything that they've got, definitely for sure. They'll want to treat it as an FA Cup final as well. They'll definitely know what one of our weaknesses, and they'll definitely will want to play with a low block, and that's what West Ham did the other day as well. They played with a low block, just lost it 1-0. For us, I think we've got to expect a tough game against them. They're not going to be an easy side. I've watched Chris Wilder in his previous jobs with Sheffield United. Players are up for it when they go up against Man United. I remember one game we absolutely annihilated Sheffield 3-0 when they obviously got relegated. In games like this, when they play free at the back, I think it's all about, we've got to be aggressive. We've got to come out high intensity, high tempo. Got to play with energy, you got to play with purpose, you got to get them on the back foot as soon as you can. I think getting the first crucial goal is always going to be crucial in an FA Cup tie as well. In a game like this against Middlesbrough, I think you'll definitely want to try and get the first goal against them, because then they're already been on the back foot, looking to, get a reaction from the players as well. So in a games like this, I think if you're going to try and pass the ball into space, it's all about, you got to make the runs in from behind. You got to get players into forward areas as well. We've got to defend properly on the set pieces. I think obviously I think Chris Wilder's sides are very good on set pieces as well. So set pieces could come into play in a game like this. But you don't want to afford to make any mistakes though. You cannot afford to do that. We've got to capitalise on their mistakes as well. But you've got to watch out a reaction from Middlesbrough. They have shown incredible team spirit and character when they come from behind as well. But you've got to defend properly as a team. We've got to show desire to close them down, and you don't want to allow them any space, and the passing's got to be quick. We've got to have a quick and bright start to the game. I think getting the first goal will be crucial. We've got to be aggressive, we've got to get between the lines, we've got to be ruthless, make the runs in from behind, obviously for sure. We're going to play with high intensity, high tempo, play with energy and purpose. Got to get the crosses into the box, make the right runs in the right channels, pick out the right pass. The passing needs to be quick, got to be 1-2 passing, got to be quick, sharp, got to create the chances, take our chances, be clinical, create the spaces, run into the spaces. The quality of the final third needs to be there. Got to control, dominate the game. I think you don't want to underestimate them as well, but we're going to try and open them up. Got to be organised as a team. Decision making will be key in a game like this. Game management will be key. Don't leave any spaces or gaps open. We need to be tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate Middlesbrough as well. We have to have the desire to close them down. We've got to be strong, committed, play with higher line, put the crosses into the box, stretch them out. Don't afford to be lazy. We've got to take risks as well. Don't make silly mistakes in silly areas. Got to show fight, heart, passion, pride, commitment, determination and desire. Got to show character, team spirit. We've got to be switched on at all times, and we need to be focused and stay concentrated, committed to the box. Don't be afraid to make a tackle. Be brave, take risks at times as well. Don't give the ball away cheaply. And the midfield needs to close them down. Get into the goals now. First goal, Shaw plays a short corner to Greenwood. Greenwood passed it back to Shaw. Shaw clips it up. Fernandez into the ground. The Villa player clears it. The ball drops to Fred. Fred passes the ball to Greenwood. Greenwood passes the ball back to Fred. Fred fantastic cross, and McTominay heads it in for 1-0. Getting to the stats now, possession for Man United it was 54%, and for Aston Villa it was 46%. Goals for Man United it was 1, and for Aston Villa it was 0. Total shots for Man United it was 19, and for Aston Villa it was 13. Shots on target for Man United it was 10, and for Aston Villa it was 4. Pass accuracy for Man United it was 78.9%, and for Villa it was 77%. Getting to the substitutions now, Cavani went off of Van der Beek. Talking about Edison's performance, played in by Fernandez. Nice deflected shot was saved. Plenty of running but lacked consistent service from the wide players. Fernandez went off a Lingard. Talking about Bruno's performance, much improved in the final third, where his passing was more incisive and creative with the ball in his favoured role. Rashford went off a Elanga. Talking about Marcus's performance, started eagerly but not the most perspective on the ball, often ran into the brick walls and irked the crowd twice. for failing to move for loose balls in the area. Next up we've got Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough 6th in the Championship. Games like this against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup, they're going to come into this game playing with a low block. What's going to win us this game is the energy that we've got to bring into this game. We've got to show the energy, the purpose about us. We've got to be aggressive, we've got to be ruthless, high intensity, high tempo. We have to get them on the back foot as soon as we can. Getting the first goal will be crucial in a game like this. Getting the first goal in FA Cup ties are always crucial. As soon as we get the first goal, we want to try and kill the game off as soon as we can. We don't have something to hang on to then for the rest of God knows how many minutes to go. We had to hang on for over 80 odd minutes. We had to hang on for like 84 minutes to hang on to that 1-0 lead. We cannot afford to do that again against Middlesbrough. I think we've got to come into this game on the front foot, play with energy. Will definitely win us this game is the energy, because our players are well rested, coming off a break, a 2-week break here, so there's no excuses coming into a game like this. Middlesbrough, you don't want to underestimate them. They'll come with a game plan. They'll know what to do in a game like this. But when they get their chances, they want to try and take them. We've got to defend properly as a team. We want to be on the front foot, aggressive, ruthless, getting between the lines. I think we've got to prepare well in a game like this. We're going to go in with the right mindset, the right mentality. Definitely the energy will win us this game, definitely for sure. I think they'll be mentally drained and they'll want to throw everything at it in the first half, and then I think they'll get knackered in the second half. So that's where we'll peak them in that second half because of our energy. Got to show the energy in a game like this against Middlesbrough. Get the better of them. Got to go in with the right mindset and the right mentality in a game like this. We've got to be up for it. We're going to make it count as well. And if we want to go on a good cup run, we need to get through this game, get into round 5, and we'll probably have most likely a difficult opposition then going into round 5. Get Middlesbrough out of the way. I think our chances are very good for the FA Cup. We want to get some silverware. Get past Middlesbrough on Friday night. We've got an opportunity of winning this trophy, but I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. The chance is there, and we want to try and take it. We want silverware. Let's try and get it. We've got to do what we've got to do. Go with the right game plan. Got to prepare well and show the character, show the team spirit. Be determined in a game like this. Got to be up for it. Got to turn up, perform well for a full 90 minutes, and let's give them what we got. Middlesbrough have beaten Mansfield Town 3-2. Middlesbrough have scored 3 goals per game. Middlesbrough have conceded 2 goals per game. Players to look out for is Lumley, Gibson, Pleiter, Wood, Gordon, Bamber, Canacolo, Taylor, McNair, Howson, Boyd, Muntz, Fry, Triveneer, Amawobi, Coburn, Ibs, Kimsu, Connolly and Ballingen. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for new, and I'll see you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.